Hi, Jerome Forestwood here. Great to see you folks. We're over at Joyce-Collingwood station right now in East Vancouver in the Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Great to see you here. Yes, we are here. We are here at Joyce-Collingwood station. Joyce-Collingwood, da da da. I heard there's some food trucks down here, and like I literally saw some food trucks, and I just wanted to like get nosy there, and like maybe a little bit more of the Latin stuff that's in there around the area too. And there's a Latin bakery up the street, and like if we do get hard up for food today and stuff like that, there's also like the burrito place up near Boundary Road and 29th, I think it is where it is. And then like also we can always jump on the R4 if we're really, really desperate and head on over to Duffin's for some tortas. But yeah, that was the plan today. Let's get nosy with some Mexican food, or let's get nosy, let's be a little more general. Let's get nosy with some Latin food, okay? So that's what we are going to do today. It is busy, it is noisy here in the area, and that is awesome. And you can see like there's literally SkyTrains on either side of me right now. SkyTrains on either side of me. Dravo, Justin, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're gonna head on down, and then we'll find the food trucks. Shouldn't take us long. They're apparently here on Vanness, and I got confirmation. Like I had a friend who's over here, okay? And they don't want to be on any of the videos, so that's why they're never here. But they just gave me the down low on it, and they like poke their nose out. They're like, "Yeah, they're here today." And I was like, "Awesome!" And they were like, "Cool, very, very cool." Jasmine, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're over at Joyce-Collingwood station right now. So they just said go out, and you'll see them. Don't worry about it, you'll see them. So apparently they're good. Some people have been calling them a bit pricey, but it's Latin food, so you don't always get them. We got a rush here, so I'm gonna wait for the rush to finish before I go. This is what happens when the R4 gets off at rush hour on over here. This is just the start of rush hour right now. Probably bringing back some people from the Oak Ridge site on over here too, because there's a lot of construction workers who happen to live in the neighborhood. They always take the R4. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. There's also Super Great. And Justin loves Super Great, so. Oh. Okay, so we got Justin, we got Draw, we got Jasmeet, we got Nick. Nick, great to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah. And I have already spotted them. Now, whether they're open or not is another thing. They should be open. Let's head on over. Let's get nosy. We're getting nosy with some food trucks today. See what's being served down here. And hopefully you get some good Latin food. Ah, well, we're not gonna cross that side of the street. It's already changing. Look, the hand's counting down. It's at 0. We're definitely, oh, look at that hustle right there. Who's running faster? Justin, I heard there's lots of drama on Granville Street Bridge. Yeah, there was. Word on the street was Granville Street Bridge was closed yesterday. I was taking the day off, so I was just at home. Okay, like I had worked and everything, but I was taking the day off from like live streaming and stuff like that. So I was at home, and Asif just texted me, and he's like, "Are you going out today to live stream?" Because sometimes I feel like it. He's like, "Don't." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he comes home, and he's like showing me pictures of like the gridlock that happened. Because when one bridge goes down in the downtown peninsula there, Oh my gosh, the traffic starts piling up. We had friends taking pictures from like even in the West End, like Davie Street was getting backed up, and even like Nelson Street in the middle, which is the big throughway street from the West End to the downtown core, was also all backed up and stuff. So people were just taking random streets to try to figure out where they could go. I bet there was some people who were like, ah, screw it, I live in Burnaby. I usually go along East Broadway, but I can't take the bridge right now, so I'm gonna go over to the North Shore. And then those roads apparently were backed up too. So yeah, lots of news. Lots of news. I've seen a couple food trucks, but a couple of them, but never checked them out. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, because a lot of people, unless you live right here in this neighborhood, you probably never check out the food trucks on over here. So that's what we're gonna do. Sean, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. It's kind of, I brought my hat with me, eh? So if it gets cold, I can put on my hat. Because Jasmine said it's kind of cold today, and I get that. Are you getting a Korean barbecue in Burnaby today? No, usually when I ask for those recommendations, it's probably like a few months later that I actually get around to it. Just to let you know. But here we are right here at our destinations, okay? So it looks like we got quesadillas on over here with some tacos, okay, and a leche. So that's one of our choices right there. We'll come back and study them a little bit more, okay? I've seen this food truck before, right on over here. This is Antojeria right on over here, okay? So we're just kind of looking and seeing which ones are the ones that are gonna float my boat first. Hey guys, Vancouver Canadian baseball game. Oh my gosh, are you serious? The baseball game is only 15 bucks this Sunday. What time does it start? Like really, because there's a lot of things going on this week, but that sounds awesome. All the way over in Nat Bailey Stadium there too. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I wanna know. Yeah, you can't go everywhere at once. That's the problem. If I could snap my fingers and be everywhere at once, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. So they have some good stuff on over here too. What the heck is this? What? This is wild. Look at that right there. I'm intrigued. I'm literally intrigued. That looks good. That's good. Okay, okay, we've seen some of this. We've seen some of that. There's more. There's more. Yeah, so we're also looking for deals. So like the $22 Mexican ramen bowl over there looks delicious, but $22 for ramen, probably not gonna be what I'm gonna get. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. It's everywhere this week until Sunday, mostly 1 and 7 p.m. Oh, okay, so check it online. Now this looks more intriguing for me right here. They have a torta right on over here, and then a torta with churros you can get for $20 right there. Okay. From Callejera, right on over here, or Hera. Yeah, like this torta is like, that's a reasonable price for a torta. Hey, I'm just looking around right now. Okay, and then the Thai box is at the end. I think I'm gonna get a torta because I wanna try this. I've been wanting to try this for a bit. Can I get the torta?
Sure.
Awesome.
It's gonna be the best torta.
Yeah, before we make anything, do you take cash and card?
Okay, we have cash and...
Okay, I got card right now. Is card okay?
It's okay?
Card is okay, guys. Because I was just in Chinatown earlier and I spent all of my cash. Okay, so they got card. Okay. Awesome. So they're gonna make the torta right now. Okay. and then I guess we figure it out from there. So that's what's gonna happen. How long is it gonna take?
8 minutes. 7 minutes.
About 8 minutes. So give them 10 minutes and chill out. Okay. But yeah, this is coming on over here. So let's take a look at the menu and show you some of the things that are here. I'm gonna catch up on your chats before we can do anything else. Okay. Oh, Andrew went over to the island yesterday and saw lightning on the way. Oh, did you see light? Oh my gosh. From the ferry, or it's starting to rain right now. It's okay, we have trees with leaves now. This is awesome. The torta, oh Nick. Oh Nick. And Tachin noodles started out on the street too. Very good, very good, very good to see. Yeah, so we're at La Callejera, right on over here, where their slogan is Pastor is King, Pastor Tacos, Mexico City style. Okay, I've been wanting to try. I've been walking past this torta picture for like a few weeks now, wanting to check that out. Okay. And it looks like they have pretty good prices on over here, especially if you're gonna get a torta right now. But like, look at all these good prices here. For three nice tacos, that's actually a good price. They're gonna pile it on and stuff like that. So down here right now in Joyce-Collingwood, there's a few more trucks on over here too. Like if we head on down here for a sec, okay, there's a Thai box that's down there too. The Thai box is the staple that's been here for the longest time. But okay, it's only recently that I've started seeing these food trucks show up. They've been here for a while. Okay, so they're not new to the area, but it's been a hot minute with these guys showing up on over here. So it's great to see. There's a little foodie stretch right around here, and of course this is the Collingwood Village neighborhood here with all of the high-rise buildings. So they have these low-rise kind of townhouse condominiums here, and then they have all of these high-rises on over here too. Ziggy, good to see ya. Nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah. Hey Gons, good to see you too. Nice to have you here. Oh my gosh, it looks like Lemmy food after. Yeah, and that's the reason they're down here. Just like there's a row over because of the Oak Ridge construction. The restaurants over by the Oak Ridge construction on the west side of town, we're having a problem over there with the restaurants running out of food and stuff like that. Like I was over at the Bonjour Vietnamese bun shop, or banh mi shop, and I came in and I was like, we don't have any buns to make banh mi. I'm just like, can you make salad rolls? They're like, yes, we can make salad rolls. So they made salad rolls for me, but they had cleared out. So now there's a pile of food trucks down there too. But Tom went down there, one of our fellow YouTubers here in the city, took a shot at that. I got a little bit inspired, I must be honest. So credit to Tom for the idea, but I already knew these trucks were down here and I wanted to come down here anyways. So yeah, we're down here right now and we're gonna check it out. Looks like yummy comfort food after a long day. It should be. Yeah, I saw the upper level of double-decker bus watching the sun. Oh my gosh, you were on the double-decker bus. Okay, fair enough. Justin used to live in the neighborhood. So this used to be an industrial brownfield on over here. It used to be actually railroad tracks before that too. And there used to be the very old tram line that ended around 1956 that came through this area and stopped pretty much where Joyce-Collingwood station is now. But it was just like a little shed, a little wooden shed that people could stand in if there was rain, and then they'd get on this like streetcar thing. They used to take them across the city. And when the streetcar ended in 1956 and the railroad tracks on over here turned into a brownfield, so there was a few factories and stuff around here, a few storage areas. The railroad tracks were still storing some stuff, but they decided to turn this into a high-rise neighborhood, I think around like 1990s. And now it's a thriving neighborhood. Yeah, salad rolls are really good. Salad rolls are really good, to be honest with you. They are really good. They are really, really good. But yeah. We are over here right now, and we're just gonna get some food right on over here. Okay? Like, it's one thing for me to go on over to Duffins and get tortas on over there. Like, my bae loves the tortas from Duffins, but I want to get like authentic tortas. Like, those ones are more like the almost Los Angeles or West Coast style tortas. Very small, very cheap, very affordable. They're supposed to fill you up, be more affordable, and like, can we get it in a to-go, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
What is your YouTube channel?
Oh, I'm Jerome Forestwood on YouTube. So I'm just live streaming right now, just chatting at the stream, and I got a hankering for some food, and I knew you guys had a row of food trucks down here, so I just decided to come down here and check out some food. And I've been looking at this picture for a while now.
I would like to follow you on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I can pull it up. So give me a sec. I got a QR code you can even scan if I'm smart enough to pull that up. Where's my downloads? Downloads. Normally I have it ready. There, you can scan that right there. Should take you right to it.
Oh, you're online.
Yeah, I'm online right now. I'm live right now. So we're getting some food made for us. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it sounds like Andrew was fortunate enough after a long, busy week to take the right way home, so he didn't have to deal with all of the traffic. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm excited for the connectivity that's also happening in the city and stuff like that. It's a very, very interesting to see how everything's starting to change here. And we're getting, now that we're getting more bus routes, it's going to be very, very interesting. More bus routes. The SkyTrain's going to open up probably sometime next year, the SkyTrain extension. That's going to be good. Ah! Oh, Justin. Yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty good day, and like there is actually a new-ish a bus on over in Surrey too, so I'm excited to ride that too. So I've been looking at that as one way to get on over to the Guildford place, okay, the Guildford Mall over in Surrey. It's going to take me a hot minute to get over to Guildford, so don't expect me to show up anytime soon, but I have a story idea for over there. I'd like to go over the area first. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'll show it to them. There you guys go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He's gonna put the lid on it right now. Okay. Because we're gonna travel. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna pay right now, so if I'm not paying attention, you know why. We can get us table over at Trees if we get a coffee. There we go. Okay, it works. It's working, it's processing. Oh my gosh. Did it work?
Yeah.
We're good? Can I get your seat? Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Have a good day. It's hold on, before we go, it's La Callejera?
La Callejera.
La Callejera.
Mexico City style.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best tacos in Vancouver.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'm gonna have to come back for tacos another day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we got napkins, we got food, and We have a cafe not too far away that has tables outside. So we could go in, get a drink, and then sit at the tables outside. And that would probably be good. But before we do anything else, I have Nick ringing in the back of my brain right now saying, Jerome, bank card, Jerome, bank card, which is probably a good thing. So we're gonna put that away before we do anything else, because it's like loosely floating around in my pocket right now. See, Nick, you have an impact. It looks good. It does look good. Okay. But let's head on over to the trees. What we'll do at trees is we'll grab a drinky first, and then we'll head outside and enjoy this all together. I don't know how we're gonna manage to carry all of this and all this stuff, but we'll figure it out as we go. Or there might be some tables down at the community center already. Let's dip down to the community center. I remember them setting up some picnic tables over there. So we'll head down Joyce first. We can always come back up here in a minute or two. We're not really gonna leave this intersection too much, but over at the neighborhood house, they had some benches and some new tables, so we'll see what's going on. And then another day, I just kind of want to come down here and like literally hop between these three restaurants here, Plateau Papanga and Kumai, and just try something from each, like a snack from one, okay? And Plateau's been getting the big stick of our business, so it might be something else that I choose. Yeah. I bet we could even sit out there and they wouldn't say a thing over at Subway. That's our Plan B table right there. A Plan B table right there. Okay. But the community center is like literally at the end of this building here. And that would be the better table to sit at. But we shall go and we shall sit somewhere and have a nice, I've never had like a food truck torta yet, so I'm interested to see what a food truck torta is like. And he filled it up big. There is picnic tables out here. I was absolutely right. Look at what we got. We're in good hands. We put this out here mainly for the community and stuff like this. So this is good. Your local live streamer can sit here and enjoy themselves. Vanness Place, oh my gosh. Good to see you, nice to have you here on the stream. Vanness is like one of the first people to watch me when we came on over here to Vancouver. Yeah, One Piece. I'm like watching the Elbath trek right now on One Piece. I caught up on One Piece because you know, like One Piece has been around forever. The one thing I haven't seen yet, because I stopped watching One Piece a while ago and then I just started getting back into it recently because Netflix brought it back and stuff like that. The Wano arc. That's the one arc that I have never seen. The Wano arc. Can you imagine being a One Piece fan and never seeing the Wano arc? That is me right here. And Netflix doesn't have it. So I have to go to Crunchyroll. Maybe, but Netflix is negotiating for it right now. So I'm holding out. Holding out. But yeah. Oh, I'm a big fan of the anime, okay? When you have Impel Down, okay, go for like almost several years on end, okay? And like, you get hooked. So you definitely get hooked. So oh my gosh, this actually looks good. So there's nothing wrong with the tortas that you get from Duffin's Donuts. They're some of my favorite tortas. As of every once in a while asked me to go get tortas. So by the way, we're gonna get some fried chicken for husband. So I don't think he's come on the stream yet. He's been having a bit of a day. So we're gonna go get him some fried chicken, okay? Hopefully it'll make him feel better. But yeah, this is a hefty torta. This is hefty, 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 hefty. Okay? Okay. Let me show you first of all. Look at this thing. Oh no, napkin. Okay, napkin is going in pocket, even if pocket gets messy. This thing is massive. It's making me duck. Paper. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Vanish Play is like nerding out over anime. That's cool. That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, we're gonna eat a torta. Ah! I love it. I love it. Yeah. So I literally like freaked out and looked at Asav one day because they finished the Cake Island arc with Mom on Netflix. They just finished negotiating all of that, so they got all of that now, which is good. But it ends, and then and then we don't get to see anything else. So, and Wano is the best one out of all of them. So look at this right here. Like, look at this thing right here. This is stuffed. This is stuffed. Okay, let's try some of the pork. Definitely pork. That's fire. Wow. This is fire. This is what I was talking about. So like the Duffin's Donut Tortas are great and stuff like that. They're one of our favorite comfort foods, but like when you get a torta made from one of these streetcars here, then goes for 14 to 18 buckies, okay? And you get like the leftover meat in the bottom of the tray there. You know this is good. You know this is good. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to show you a little bit more before we go. Like this is packed. Okay. This thing is packed. It's got gooey cheese in it too. Wow, this thing's like a meal. Oh. 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 Looks like I'm gonna have to wash my pants again tomorrow. That's okay. That's a lot of food. Colby, it is really good. I should have literally got a fork. Should have literally got a fork. I made a sandwich for lunch and it was so good. I'm sure it was. And I'm so happy with this thing right now. This is ridiculously good. So the pork is it's got a little bit of a crisp to it. It's charred. There's mushrooms, peppers, like cilantro. It looks like a pico de mayo, as well as there's a little bit of, what do you call that? Avocado. He put avocado in there too. And it's really just all coming together in a beautiful taste. Like, he's already got, like, he said he got, yeah, oh, Kobe, it is messy. It is messy. 14 buckies. 14 buckies. So I'll let you guys judge the price. Okay? But that is so good. That is so good. Oh, my hands are covered. They're literally covered. Like, look at that right there. He has done a wonderful job. Like, he said he's like good at tacos and stuff like that. Okay. The crows are coming for the scraps. Actually, I don't see any crows even around here. Yeah. This is kind of surprising. Kind of surprising. They probably haven't made their way through the neighborhood yet, Nick. Oh my God. That is so good. Those selling masks are so good. Man, this place is like talking about food deals over in his neck of the woods. So you got food deals, you think that's ridiculous? Fair enough, come on down here. We got affordable food, just check out the Mexican food trucks on over here. Like, seriously, with inflation prices and stuff like this, 14 buckies, because these guys have had to raise their prices too, okay? It was actually a pretty good deal for all of the food that you get here. This is ridiculously good. So the food trucks are on Vanness, at the intersection of Joyce and Vanness. And if you were at the start of the stream, you would have seen where I went to get over there, so you know where to go if you need to, if you got a hankering to come on down here. But that was really good. Now, we are helping a local business. So, if you want to get cheaper and smaller tortas, okay, that aren't as authentic, like this is right on authentic. This is right on authentic. So, Knox, like, what's your favorite One Piece season? I would think the start of the Skypiea. I feel it more in art, because that's how they talk about it. But Skypiea would be my favorite. That's when they really started fighting someone who, like, was truly 100% like formidable. Like, okay. So, I can't remember his name right now, but he was the guy who ate the devil fruit power and gave him the power of the lightning bolts. And I remember he was fighting some pirates at the start of that entire arc, and like they literally stabbed him through the head, and like it literally, like, because he's lightning, so it just kind of went through. Anaru, yeah, I think it started with an A, but yeah, Anaru, or Anaru. Anaru sounds more like it, yeah. So good, so good. It's so good, so good. Okay. Now, what was the one piece arc that upset me the most, or the island that upset me the most? Okay. I can't even remember right now. I've seen so much of it in the last few days. Because I was catching up on Cake Island again, but like the one where Luffy is stuck in the snake for so long. I was like, when is the guy gonna get out of the friggin' snake? Because he's the main character. I think they were over. Yeah, if it was the snake, they were on the Island of Gold, on over there with Gold Roger and stuff like that. So that was probably Skypea as well. But look at all of this meat here, too. We're gonna eat this right on over here. This is so good. Oh, and it's just delicious pork and peppers. I'm literally eating it Bangladeshi style. Good thing I washed my hands. Asif gave me some hand sanitizer. Yeah. So Mannish, that is a small little library, just like Nick said. It's absolutely a small little library. And over here they have a community fridge as well. Someone's putting stuff in the community fridge right now as we speak. Yeah. Someone's putting in some milk and some food and stuff like that. And that's just like, so other people that can't afford that can come on by here and pick that up and stuff. That milk will be gone literally within a couple hours. And it's in a fridge, so it's not gonna go bad. That's good. I definitely, if you get this, see if they got a fork. Not got into One Piece in 2020, but you can't get back into it. Yeah, there's some things that you can get back into and some things that you can't. For me, okay, it was just, I was into anime back like probably a decade ago and stuff like that. And I really got into it then, but I was watching a whole lot of other anime too, so I watched it, okay? But I didn't watch it as closely as I watched it now. And now I got even more hooked when I came back to it and found out that it was on Netflix, because I had unsubscribed from Netflix for a few years and stuff like that too, because that's how it kind of goes. Like you finish off all the content you want on one platform, then you go to the next platform, then you go to the next platform, then you come back to some of the older platforms, okay? Like Manus Play is saying, like, yeah, I was big into Dragon Ball Z as well, okay? And I was also into Ghost in the Shell. But even before that, I had watched Akira. I own copies of Akira. I had Akira since I was a kid on an old VHS copy. I'm pretty sure my mom's got it somewhere in a box. that I labeled, if you need money, open this up and see if anything in here is valuable. There's like a pile of comic books in there and stuff like it too. I'm sure my mom would figure it out. She's not dumb. Yeah, at some point in time I got hooked on like Digimon too. That was pretty good. It kind of grew old for me really quick, but I'm not putting it down in any way, shape, or form. I think I was just like a little older than some people who were watching that when it was current. So, and that's just the fact. Like, Acid is a few years younger than me. Okay, not by much, but a few years younger. And like, there's some things that he talks about that I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I have no idea. He's like, you don't know that? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you don't know that. That is so important. And he's just pulling my legs at that point in time. Having a good laugh for himself as well. That was like stellar. That was stellar. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Hold on, we just gotta watch out for the kids roaming around. Okay, nothing wrong with the kids roaming around. They're not doing anything wrong. I gotta watch out so I don't step on anyone. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Manus plays, like, do you play any video games anymore? Not really. Not really, not anymore. No, I kind of outgrew it, but like I have friends that are way older than me, way older than me, and they're hardcore gamers. Like I have friends even in their 60s and their 70s here in Vancouver and back in my old hometown as well. And they still play games. So there's nothing childish about games these days. There's like adult games all over the place. And one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube is actually Trent the Traveler, who is also a gamer. So I watch gamers, I just don't watch the games. Nick is still like, who is Leanne Rives? I don't know everyone, Nick. I don't know everyone. I saw a food truck that had churros at it. I want to get some fresh churros. Let's go get some fresh churros. If we happen back at this picnic table again, that's why. Look at this though, guys. Is that not awesome? That is awesome. So, we are over here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, here in the Joyce-Collingwood neighborhood. We just tried some food on over here that was absolutely 100% delicious. Okay? From the Callejera Food Truck on over here. That is currently parked on Vanness Ave at Vanness and Joyce. We're gonna head on over now and we're gonna get some churros at one of the other trucks here. And then probably mosey on back on over there. And then we're gonna sneak on over probably to Milk and Sugar. So I'm gonna get some fried chicken for my husband to cheer him up because he's been having a hard day. Hey, good to see you. Churros are the best, especially with hot, oozy chocolate drizzle. Okay. We'll see what they offer. Like, I don't know what they offer. But I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. So, we are here in Joyce-Collingwood, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, East Van! And the open sign is on in Sunflower. There's posters on the door. we're gonna go on over there after we grab our churros. Because I need to know, did someone buy it up and make it Korean? Because it was, I believe it was Taiwanese or Hong Kong before. And if that's off, that would be awesome if they kept like the drinkies and stuff like that. In East Van, some institutions get handed down and they keep some of those traditions alive. And then other ones, they just got the store, put their own restaurant in, which either way is fine. But yeah. But yeah, that is so true. That is so true. That would be wild. And check it out, because when they closed down the Sunflower Run over here, there's a bunch of people, including me, bummed out because it was one of our favorite bubble tea shops in the neighborhood. Like, I love milk and sugar, but if I'm coming to Joyce-Collingwood and I only have a few minutes to get off here, maybe I'm gonna catch like, not the R4 that's parked here right now, but the R4 like a few minutes later. Like that's one of those things that I wanna be able to. What's a panda latte? Okay. Oh my God. I'm just on a live stream. I'll keep the camera on me. What's for the churros? What is Callejera?
Sorry, what?
What is the C one for the churros? So there is Callejera, sweetened condensed milk, or Cajeta?
Yeah, it's like dulce de leche.
Oh, okay. Can I get churros with that?
Yeah, of course.
Cajeta.
10 minutes of press.
10 minutes? That's good. Okay. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, we're just gonna pay. Awesome, thank you. Oh, it's square. They got square, so you just gotta find the square.
Yeah.
And I got my card set up so I can send it to my email. And it's good. I'm just gonna chat with my stream on over here. Okay? Just so she knows. Okay. We're at Antojeria on over here. We're gonna get the churros on over here. I have no idea what they taste like. I've seen this food truck before, but I have not ordered anything from it. Okay. So, and there is where we got our torta, right down there. La Callejera. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Not saying I'm jealous of your social skills. What? What social skills? I'm just being me, man. I'm just being me. Yeah, it is exciting to come down here and check some of this stuff out. That is awesome. Oh, look, I got my receipt already. That's good. That's good. That is so good. So yeah, I was thinking like we'd come on over here. Since we're getting dessert here, like my backup was to go on over to the Latin bakery where you can get a dessert on over there too, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we're gonna get our churros, go back to the picnic table, sit down, enjoy those, okay? And then we're gonna mosey on over to Milk and Sugar and pick up husband some fried chicken on over there because he'll definitely enjoy that because that'll help raise his spirits. And with a meal deal, I can get myself a bubble tea. But I do want to walk past the Sunflower on over here too, just to see what's up on over in there because like they have new signs, a new shop, and they said they had just closed down. So are they still closed and they're just renovating, or like what's going on there? There's an open sign in there too and stuff like that. So we're gonna get a little nosy over there too. figure that side out too. But yeah, we're just gonna chill on over here and just wait for our food. It's not gonna take very long. And we're literally over here, guys. We're not far away, right here at the Joyce-Collingwood station. So the reason these food trucks are here is because of not only the station, but the neighborhood. This is one of their first high-rise neighborhoods outside of the downtown core in Vancouver that came to the east side in the 1990s. And this is like I said, they had an old brownfield here. So this is where the city was comfortable building, okay, and breaking some of the rules that they had at the point in time. So they decided to build a village here, and now it's literally a village. So there's so much food. There's a food truck behind us there. So there, you can kind of see the sign and everything as well. But yeah, we're just gonna wait here. It's not gonna take too long, but it is gonna take a hot few more minutes. So probably another 7 minutes. 7 minutes for the food and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. And then like right back here, like literally the food trucks have lined up right by the R4. So people will get off, come on over here, pick up their food. If they're going back to the R4, they got food there. If they live in this area, which is like one of the most, this is another one of like the most densely populated neighborhoods in all of Canada. Okay, just kind of like the West End and stuff like that, just with the amount of towers that are in the area. And what I'm talking about is the Collingwood Village, not the Collingwood neighborhood, which is larger, has a lot of single family dwelling homes. So, and that's per capita, so based on the size. Oh my gosh. That makes me, it's just, I'm gonna show it to him if that's okay. Okay. Look at that, guys. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That is awesome. And these are spoons and forks and stuff like that? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Thank you very much. This looks good. This looks good. I think we're just gonna cross the street. So we gotta wait a hot minute because this street gets really busy. Okay, we're good. And we'll come and chill out over here at one of these seats right by the station here and enjoy some of this food. Change it up a little bit for you. There we go. Kobe's like, I wish I had a food truck parked by my house. Yeah, I know, eh? I know. I know. I know. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I got a fork just in case it got gooey. And this is ridiculously good. So this is $9, or $9.50. Sorry. You get 4 of them. You get your choice of sauce, condensed milk, Callejera, or or chocolate. Callejera is like a deloche latte, so it's like a caramel. This thing is coated in like a cinnamon sugar. It is crunchy. The inside is very nice. It's not a filled churro. Some churros still have like a filling inside of it, and like Justin said, it'll ooze out. But sometimes you'll also get just like a solid churro that's more like a street food style. Oh, it's so good. That was so good. Andrew's saying, if we had the same amount of funding, would you guys prefer having more rapid bus routes or more BRT routes? What is a BRT route? Remind me what that is. What I would prefer to have is more SkyTrain. No, more SkyTrain. But SkyTrain takes time to build. So if they had more rapid buses, I'd be happy with that too. Like you could turn the 49 bus, the bus that goes along 49th Street, okay, or 49th Ave, into a rapid bus. I'd be very happy with that. One bus is always busy. Always busy. That is so good. That is so good. So good. I'm like happy now. I'm really happy. So much cinnamon. I haven't had this much cinnamon in a while. And it's really good. That's really good. I could definitely split this with acid and still be happy. Don't. I have to say, they've made me really happy today, these food trucks. I can safely say, like, if I would have only gotten 2 of these churros and they would have been much smaller, I would have been upset. But these are very nice. Very, very nice. There's probably like 2 huge churros chopped into 4, but very good, very, very good, very good. Like if I only got 2 churros that was like half the size of this, I would be upset. Well, I got 4, twice the size of what I expected. That's a deal. That's a deal. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. let's head on over to Milk and Sugar. Cafe on Joyce, and that'll be good. We're gonna go take this over to the garbage can right now and toss this out though first. Like, that was a good meal. That was a really, really filling meal. Like, I didn't have to have dessert, but I wanted to try some dessert. But if you just picked up that torta, oh, you'd be full. You'd be full. So, we definitely got Nosy on over here. And that was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just gonna check because Nick is playing in the back of my head right now again saying bank card. Bank card. That's probably the best thing Nick could have ever done is mock me on that one thing after I actually lost it. Because it repeats in my head now and makes sure I don't lose it again. But yeah, we just got like a crowd of people heading on over here. We're at the intersection right now. There's the famous Milk and Sugar barbecue connected to the Milk and Sugar Cafe. Nick's getting a hoot and a holler out of that. Well, he earned it. He earned it. And so we're gonna head on down this way. Either way, to address Andrew's question again about, do you want more transit? I just want more transit. Give me more transit. Give me more routes. Give me route, or let's keep the routes and put more buses on them. Like, don't make me wait around for as long. That's got almost like what I would really want. Okay. This is the Sunflower Kitchen right here. This is new. Okay, we've already have another place to go to, but I think we'll come on over here and check this out soon. Okay. I think we need to get nosy here too. Look at this. Buguli cup. So yeah, they've turned it into, look at that, they got a taboki here too. And it looks good. This isn't bad. This is really good. Do they have fried chicken here? It's the one thing they don't have is the fried chicken on over here. But the prices are really good. Okay. If I end up back here tomorrow and head right on over there, you know why. We got K's on over here too. Local staple. And of course, next to the Chico chicken, we got comfort food. Just pure, adorable, delicious comfort food. And just like, is the pizza shop still there? Super great? Yeah, it's just around the corner on Vanness. So I actually like zoomed in on Super Great when I was initially started the live stream, Andrew. Of course, you weren't here quite yet, so you didn't get to see it. But yeah, it's still there. It's definitely still there. That is like, there's two good pizza chains that I feel do a really good pizza here in Vancouver. And I'm not talking about the bougie Italian pizzerias or anything like that. Okay? On the west side and in the downtown, Nats, New York. Nats, New York Pizzeria. Love that place. Nats does a good job. But if you're over here on the east side of town, skip Commercial Drive, just ride the train all the way over to Joyce-Collingwood station, get off and go and get off and go on over to Vanness and pick up super great pizza. It is one of the best pizzerias in town. So if you're on the west side, you get Nats. If you're on the east side, super great. And that's how it goes for me. Got St. Mary's right on over here. Local Catholic church here in the neighborhood. There she is in all her glory. And we have come up to the Euclid right here. Euclid. Andrew's like, missed the $1 pizzas. They don't have $1 pizza slices, but their pizza slices are still very, because like everyone's had to raise the prices because of inflation and stuff like that. Their pizza slices are very, very still much affordable. I think they're coming in at like $3 or something like that right now. So, and they do like a thicker crust, so it fills you up more. And that's one of the things I like about them. A thick crust, but then thick toppings on top too. Which is interesting. And it's so soft when you bite into it. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mr. saying, happy Wednesday. Yeah, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. So every once in a while, I will get fresh slice, because fresh slice is like the de facto pizza shop across Metro Vancouver. And if you're hungry, fresh slice will fill you up. So, and also I had Too Good To Go app on my second phone for a while. And the one that I don't connect to an actual, like it's just connected to an eSIM when I travel and stuff like that. Like I keep that relatively bare bones as my travel phone. But it had Too Good To Go on it, and then you just connect the hotspot up and then you can use Too Good To Go. And I would go over to Fresh Slice and just get Too Good To Go fresh slice pizza at like 8 p.m. at night. And that was so good. That was so good. You just put it in the air fryer. Can't complain. Can't complain. So we're on Joyce Street. We're heading up the street here. There was a time when I saw old archival photos of this street, and like you would see little houses just like this. Like houses used to be all along this way on the street here, but it was like mainly a dirt road. There was no high rises, okay? And you could go back to my Collingwood video and see some of those photos, okay? But this place is predominantly rural. And I wouldn't say both of those homes were there, but one of them probably was. But like, if you looked up in this direction here, which is south, the highest thing you would have seen on over here is the school. It's just like kind of hiding behind these bushes here. And that used to be the biggest building on the east side of Vancouver for like the longest time. So, the longest time. Now we're talking like the turn of the 20th century. So, like 1850s to 1920s and stuff like that. So, yeah. 2 slices of drink for $6 at on the Fresh Life app. Not bad. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's good to see them around. And great to have them on over here. There's nothing better than to have a pizza shop that has like a good, even though it's like a butter chicken, so it's like a colonial and desi thing, but to have like desi style pizza slices in their regular menu, which is pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see. Okay. And look at this one right here. There's a trees growing up in here too. That's gonna be busy on over here. we're gonna head on over to Milk and Sugar. My husband is having one of those days. Okay, so we're gonna go get him some fried chicken. You know, those days where you just wake up and you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna have one of those days. I just looked at my bay this morning and I was just like, okay, Asif is having one of those days. So I knew I wanted to do the food trucks on over here. I also knew this would bring me to Joyce-Collingwood. And now I might come back tomorrow just to figure out what's heck's going on at the Sunflower on over there. So, who knows? Who knows? I might just pop in there and make a video and stuff like that. You know, after work and stuff like that. And take the rest of the day off. Throw up like an original video. Like once a month I like to throw up an original video. Like I've been talking to Carol about the Jerome Eats channel too, because she's like talking to me and she's like, Jerome, you have another channel too. And you do put content on there, and I love the clips and everything, but have you thought of putting at least one video a month that's original on there? And I was like, Carol, are you saying that because the algorithm would like that? And she's like, yes. And of course, her job is to make more money for YouTube, as well as help me. So like, obviously that content has some ad value to it and stuff. So that'll be interesting. So I think we're gonna try to do that every once in a while. So yeah, you can keep an eye out for that. I did post a video recently on Jerome Eats. You can check that out. It was our trip to Jade Dynasty over in Chinatown. And I just kind of cut it up from the live streams and stuff like that and make it much more consumable for people that don't want to watch the entire live stream or part of the live stream. Okay. We gotta keep an eye out for Milk and Sugar because I always pass it. And then I look around and I'm literally standing usually a few stores down. Oh my God, what? Oh, so this is where Supermarket 88 is coming. Translate, blocking the way. I am intrigued. So they're over on Victoria Drive right now. But it looks like they're gonna be coming down here. My question is, are they gonna be leaving the Victoria Drive because there's a new development there? And I'm not sure if they sold their building or they were the actual owner of the building. Probably were the owner of the building, but I'm not sure what's going on over there. So that would be interesting to know. Interesting to know. I'm gonna have to dig into the YouTube archives for that. Any travel plans this summer, Jerome? I'm gonna be all over the place this weekend, to be honest with you. So they have the chicken special here. The 2-piece chicken, make it a combo, fries and a small drink, and you can upsize the drink as well for another $1 to get a nice big drink there. Or you can get a small lemon tea or milk tea, coffee, and then upsize the drink as well on over there. So, you should go to 88 and buy some balut and duck eggs. Okay, I'm gonna take the ambient away for a minute here, guys, because they play some awesome music in here, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to have that. And then I'm gonna drop it down so it's not on them, okay? I'm just on my live stream talking to people. I actually wanted to get the 2-piece meal. I'm getting it for my husband, so I'm getting it takeout. It's just like a thigh and breast, right?
Thigh and drumstick.
Thigh and drumstick's fine. Yeah, he'll like that.
You want it with the fries and then a drink?
Yeah, fries and then the drink.
Large drink or small drink?
If we can actually get a large drink.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And then if I could get... I'm just excited because you have a giant menu on over here. Can I get the fresh durian one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any toppings you want to add?
No, not today. He hasn't tried the cheese or the garlic yet. Let's go with the garlic.
Garlic?
Yeah.
Would you like to pay by card or cash?
Card, please.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you. And is there a bag that I can use?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, guys, we're gonna wait for our drinky on over here. Stay out of trouble. Keep out of people's ways. Okay, it doesn't look like anything is playing right now. Any travel plans? Asif wanted to head to Victoria. He wanted to head to Victoria again. So we might head back to Victoria. That would be actually pretty good. Okay? I wouldn't mind that at all. That would be fun. Okay? But like this weekend, there's a bunch of things going on. So there is like a giant party in Surrey on Saturday. Don't think we're gonna go to that because that's more of a music festival. And there's gonna be so many cell phones in Civic Square all at once with really popular local Surrey artists and like Metro Vancouver artists in there and stuff like that. It's gonna get too busy. It's like when you're over at the Catalano Street Party, okay, and you're at peak time, then everything just cuts out. The most you could do is post like an Instagram. Like that's the thing, okay? But like I was interested in that over in Surrey because it's a Surrey Civic Square. Okay, you do have to RSVP, but it's a free event, free public event too. And then there's also this Friday, the Shipyards Night Market opening over on the North Shore. So I was thinking of heading on over there, North Shore first, and then heading over to the Catalano volleyball tournament is happening this weekend. It's called the Kids Classic. Okay. Heading over there on Saturday. And then if I have time, swinging up to maybe Coquitlam, okay? Because by the way, the China Spring Fair, Festival Fair is on over there. It's a much smaller event, so I would probably just do like a quickie on over there for you guys, but it would still be cool to like pop up there and show that to you guys. That would be awesome. And then finally on Sunday, that is the day I reserved to go to the art book fair at the Yaletown Roundhouse Station. If I don't find other things that are happening, because apparently there's a few other things happening, as both my husband and a few other subscribers said. So I have no idea what the heck to do this weekend, because there's so much going on. So I'm gonna have to figure it out as we go along. Yeah, so. It's gonna be a bit of a trick and a bit of an icky and a sticky, just to figure out what to do. But normally I like to do one event a day, so yeah, we'll see what goes on. I just found out BC seniors can travel for free Monday to Thursday, walking on the beach. So Monday to Thursday. So my question for you, Andrew, is it 55 or is it 60? Okay, because that would really be handy for some people. Who are still working. And so, yeah, that's my one thing that I would be really interested in knowing. But we're gonna get some food on over here. We're gonna take it for the husband. I've got the Durian drink here, so I'll let you know that's coming too. So I'll let you know what the Durian drink is like. Husband is gonna love the fried chicken. So 65, eh? Okay. So that's more like, that's interesting to see. That is interesting to see. So they're definitely not including the group that I was talking about before, which is hilarious.
I mean, leave it outside. Okay.
Which is hilarious. Okay, so our food will be coming. It'll take them a hot minute still to make it, and then we'll head on out. Okay, and we'll make our way back to Joyce-Collingwood station with the grub. If you want to see what it's like, you can check it out on Asif's channel. Okay, So Andrew's like, no wonder there were so many retirees on the ferry yesterday. Yeah, probably. If you can ride the ferry for free Monday through Thursday, yeah. I would just jump on the ferry and head on over every day. Hey guys, good to see you. I would definitely be doing that. If I live that long, then maybe I'll be one of those fortunate people to be able to do something like that, you know? They just take the bus over to Horseshoe Bay and jump on that, head on over to Boylan Island for the day, come on back, not even have to pay anything. That would be wild. That would be wild. I'm definitely gonna tell my mom and dad that. That's gonna be a draw for them. They're gonna be like, oh, so we can come visit you on the weekend and then travel on over to the island. Oh, awesome, thank you very much. Oh, they gave us a bag and everything, that's awesome. They already put a straw in there. So we're good to go with the straw. Okay. Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. Good to see you. No, I'm actually on YouTube right now. Jerome Forestwood. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like I'm right here if you want to scan and check it out. Yeah. Hold on. It turned off. Turn on.
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. That's exactly who I am. Oh, okay.
Which one did you get?
Oh, I got the 2-piece.
2-piece?
Yeah, the 2-piece fried chicken with fries.
What drink did you get?
And I got the durian drink.
Durian.
Yeah, I love durian.
Oh, that's very adventurous.
Yeah, not everyone likes it, but for some reason, I love it. For some reason. I just need to get a napkin. Where is the napkins? Do you guys have napkins? Right here. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna head out because we got a mission to go on. But we got our food for Asif. We got our food for Asif. We got our drinky as well. Have a good day, guys. Thank you very much. And the durian is everything it says it is. Strong, pungent. That's good. That's good. No wonder they're so... They're probably surprised. Ah, that's true. That's true. They're probably surprised a white guy likes durian. That's good. That's really good. Okay. So let's head back down and we'll head on over to where we need to go from here. But yeah, here we are. We're over at Joyce-Collingwood on the Kingsway right now. And we're making our way through the neighborhood. Hold on. Let me switch hands. There we go. That's better. I got the food like attached to the arm here. And like I can use the drinky on this arm. It's so good. Joyful restaurant you just passed is a really good GI. Really? Like just over here on this side right here. Okay? Okay. Oh, Jujak. Sorry guys, it got a little cold. And I have been talking. So the throat is trying to make the liquid go to a few places that are dry in my throat right now because I've been talking so much. Yeah, Jujak, okay. The one with the red awning. Well, that's helpful. I'll take a look at that later. But yeah, Durian has like this really strong, pungent, floral flavor to it, as well as kind of like a banana, like when you mush it together, it turns into like a similar banana-y kind of texture. But when you open it up right away raw, it really smells. So some people really enjoy it, some people hate it. And it's whatever works for you. And for me, Durian works. I love it. I love it. There's some of the old homes here in the neighborhood. And this strip of homes right down here next to this big building, they're actually gonna get torn down eventually. Here in the neighborhood. So Jujak. I'd be interested in trying some of the new some other restaurants. The other one that I was interested in that I had a backup for today was Ame, the Burmese place on over here. Like there's so much in Joyce-Collingwood that I want to try. Just so much. And like I have viewers who are also telling me, you know, like check out the chow mein and the noodle dishes over at the chili pepper house. So might have to go back to the chili pepper house and check out more of that stuff. I think we've only been there ever on Asa's channel, so nah. There's a lot of like that's the thing about Joyce Street and the Kingsway on over here, which is often referred to as Joyce-Collingwood because we're in the old neighborhood of Collingwood that has now been combined with the old neighborhood of Renfrew Heights to make the Renfrew Collingwood neighborhood. But over here in the old Collingwood neighborhood, that's why they call it Joyce-Collingwood, because Joyce Street that we're walking on right now is one of the big streets here in the neighborhood, and then the Kingsway is the other part of it. And this is where a lot of the restaurants and the shops are. So yeah, these houses right here across the street, they'll eventually come down and a new building will be put in. Not sure if the one at the end has been combined into the lot sale though yet. So sometimes there's always a holdout somewhere. And that just makes for interesting developments. Here's the R4. I'm coming in. We'll go sit down over at the picnic table again and chill out for a few minutes. I want to be able to have my drinking and just chill. And that'll be good. Yeah, I would definitely say the Durian milkshake is Definitely on the more pungent side of the coin. So that is definitely something to consider if you happen to be here in the neighborhood. It is definitely more pungent. There's the community free fridge right there. So people just walk on over and get their stuff. There's a pantry on the side as well. And if you happen to be doing not the greatest, that's a place to come to get some free food. Which is pretty good, pretty good. So we got this meal for Asif. He'll enjoy this. So just to show you before we go, oh, they did it up really well for us. There's Asif's meal right on over there. He's gonna enjoy this. So he'll like that a lot. For those people who aren't aware, Asif is my husband. I am married. So, But that is pretty darn good. That is pretty darn good. I cannot complain. It's got like that pungent, strong, creamy, floral durian flavor. It's really what you want. Really what you want. If you crave durian, it's something that you want. It definitely is. Oh yeah. And there's people coming by to put stuff into the fridge right now. Okay? And the milk and the food that was put in there is already gone. So that is interesting to see. That is definitely interesting to see. North, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. So I got that food for Asif there. I just had like a torta from one of the Mexican food trucks off the way. I also had one of their churros on over there at the Mexican food truck. So we got the torta from La Callejera, okay, food truck that's parked on Vanness Drive Monday to Sunday, apparently, right now. And then we went on over to the Callejera truck as well that we've seen in other places. And we got the churros on over there. And that was actually very, very good too. Oh my gosh, I have not had that much cinnamon in a while. And it was beautiful because it was cinnamon and sugar in a churro. It made me drool. When she served it to me, I was like, wow. And then I wanted to have a drinky. And so I figured Asif needed some fried chicken today, so we went on over to Milk and Sugar over on the Kingsway here in the Joyce-Collingwood neighborhood, and we picked up his favorite two-piece meal, which, by the way, is one of the specials right now over there. And for 12 buckies, you can get a drinky with it too. I paid an extra bucky to make it a big one, otherwise it would have been half the size. And you can pick any drink on the menu we want. So you can get even hot milk tea, because it's a Hong Kong, it's technically a Hong Kong cafe, the Milk and Sugar Cafe, which is affiliated with the Milk and Sugar Barbecue up here. And I got the durian. I didn't even know they had durian. I just like looked at the menu and I saw durian. Like they have it in chalk because they change it every once, and they don't usually change it too often, but every once in a while you'll see something that you had ordered previously taken off just because they can't get the ingredients or it's not in season anymore or stuff like that. And they had durian at the bottom and it was partially smudged out. I don't think they had done that intentionally, but I asked them and they gave me durian. I can't complain. So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Cam, great to see you. Nice to have you on the phone, on the stream. Great to have you here. What a day, what a day. What a day. We've been having a beautiful day here. We've been having a beautiful day. That's silvery. That's dry. Well, there's a little bit of rain, but we can deal with that. It's Vancouver. Great to see you. I'm just having, oh, hold on. Gotta work through it. Ice cream cold spike. Those are always good. Those are always good. Well, I have had quite the day. I have had quite the day, and it has been quite an adventure, and I have been thoroughly enjoying it. We're almost done, so we'll get going in a minute, or in a few minutes. It's gonna take me probably about 5-7 minutes to drink this, because it's thicker than you think. Like, I'm pretty sure they had like durian, like it was supposed to be like real durian. It actually tastes like real durian. It's not like they put a durian powder in here. Like they literally buzzed durian with the milk and turned it into a nice little milk tea, cheesecake kind of thing. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. It reminds me of when we went to Celeste and we got the durian avocados on over there. By the way, Celeste Connect Shop Daydreamers Cafe over in Richmond, okay, is absolutely awesome. It is one of my favorite Vietnamese coffees in all of Metro Vancouver, just because it is so strong. It is legit. It is legit. So that's what it is. So Andrew's talking about buying a 1990 Nissan POW. I have no idea what that looks like. I have no idea what that looks like. I am looking that up right now. That has me interested. Okay, what is that? So 1990. I haven't even heard of that. Oh my gosh, are you serious? This is like the cutest thing ever. For a minute there, I thought you were talking about some kind of like a wild Tuan, like massive thing. By the way, what happened to a wild Tuan? I haven't seen him post anything in a while. He was my favorite camper van person from, originally from Vancouver. Yeah. I miss you, a wild Tuan. The Nissan Figaro is even cuter. You have to look that one up too. In the 1990s, they made some cars, okay? And I was very young at that point in time. But they were very cute. And some of them I didn't even know what they were until I was much older. But there was like a small little. That one's cute too. That one's cute too. A small little truck. I think it was made by Toyota. But it literally was like the cab. It wasn't much more than like. It wasn't very big. It was like a truck the size of one of those Fiat Minis. It was wild to see. And they had one of those on sale in Toronto at one point in time back in the day. And I almost bought it, and then I realized I have no use for that, so I got a different car. And then we moved to Vancouver, and decades later, and I don't even drive cars anymore unless it's the work truck. Are you talking about the K trucks? Okay, I want to look that up right now too. Yeah, I might be forgetting what they're called, Andrew, to be honest with you. No, not those. But I've seen those too. No. Back in the day, I was into Buicks and Impalas.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. I'm Jerome Forestwood. How's it going?
Good. Are you from here?
I'm originally from Toronto, but I've been living back in Vancouver for like years now. Good. Cool to see you. Okay, let's keep going. What a day. What a day. I would love to have a cave. Yeah, I watch a lot of camping shows on YouTube. Like, I used to be an outdoor guide, so it makes sense that I watch all of that stuff. So that and like whitewater kayak, like any of the sports that I used to do back in the day that I don't do now because eventually you kind of get tired of it. You don't want to put your life at risk and break another bone and stuff like that. But yeah, I went with like the Buick Sentries and the Chevy Impalas because you could put a canoe on that solid or a kayak on that solid and travel far. Ziggy's watching Tiny Living in the Forest too. Yeah, like those kind of shows are kind of fun to watch. They really are. They really are. So, the one that had me hooked the most was JoJo camping, and the other one was Go 4x4. So JoJo's Korean, and I would listen to her in her original Korean with the subtitles on, and it was awesome. And then the other one that I like to watch is Go 4x4 too. And I've learned a few shots from both of them too and stuff like that. With JoJo, it's more like the personality, like just watching some of the things she does right now. Like right now, she's really getting into foraging stuff from the ocean. So I'm really intrigued by what she's doing there because that's actually kind of cool to see. Pretty cool to see. So, like taking octopus and stuff out and everything like that. Kevin, good to see you. And then go 4x4. Okay, and there's the filmographer there, but Ted's the star of the show, in my opinion. And go 4x4 might agree with me on that. And they go camping over in Australia, all over Australia. Sometimes they'll head on over to Europe or Japan or something like that, which is awesome too. Okay, if you want Girl Guide cookies, they're hustling hard on over here. Come and buy some. Okay, I ran out of money already from my budget for today, so I'm not getting them, but they're here. Daniel, hey, are you in Metro Town? No. I'm close though, I'm real close. I'm in Joyce-Collingwood. So we're just 2 stations down. Steve Fallon's on the Strand too. That's awesome. Great to have you here. Yeah, apparently Asif was at his job a few days ago, and like sometimes he'll say bud because he used to say that a lot, and that's just one way of addressing people. And that just reminds me, like Daniel's just doing it, saying, hey, how's it going, you know? And stuff like that. But over here, in some areas, some people take offense to that. Which is fascinating. Which is just fascinating. Like serious offense to it too. Which is so surprising. I know, it's Canadian, but some people on over here totally take offense. And I'm talking about white people. Okay? You could say it to a brown person, but if you say it to the wrong white person, oh, they lose it. It's become offensive over here. And I'm not trying to police you, I'm just telling you the story. Yeah, the things that you sometimes hear, it's fascinating, it's awe-striking. Like, I heard that, and I was just like, really? Who told you that? And he was like, oh, well, so-and-so. I was like, well, that person you should probably listen to. Okay, just to be on the safe side. Okay, especially if it's company policy and stuff like that. So that's what he's doing, but I was like, wow. Daniel's like, I'm Gen X. We stopped caring what people think a while ago. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, so we're heading through 49th Avenue, or 29th Avenue station right now. It's got some big concrete walls here, as you can see, so if it buffers for a minute, that's what we are. There's a bunch of kids at the front of the SkyTrain. We're not going to get up there, so yeah. But like, that was wild, eh? Like, literally some people like figured out where I was, came on down and said hello. That was so cool. That was so cool. I love it.
The next station is Nanaimo. Doors will open on the right.
There you go. Hey, we're at the next station, so now we just gotta wait. So yeah, we'll just wait for the station, and then we'll flip it back. But yeah, guys, we're currently on the SkyTrain right now. I'm riding it back into the downtown. Okay, come on with me on our adventure. But like, if you're just joining right now, okay, Sam's like, what does your husband do further? I can't tell you. If he wants to share, he can, but he signed an NDA too, so he can't. He really shouldn't tell you either. Just like the company doesn't want to affiliate with like any other things that you do on social media and stuff like that. So very, very common thing out over here now. Yeah. So and basically it just says like, your opinions are your opinions outside of work, and you shall not affiliate yourself with work unless you are at work. So those types of things. But yeah, we are heading out right now. This is Nanaimo Station. We're just leaving. And when you leave Nanaimo Station, you're heading this way, west on the SkyTrain tracks. Our next station that we're going to end up at is Commercial Broadway. And I haven't been to the Commercial Broadway neighborhood in a bit, so we should go back there. I don't think I've been there since I was over there for the opening of the Trout Lake Farmers Market in April, so I think we need to go back there at some point in time. I think some stuff like your job should be kept personal regardless. That's exactly right. And that's my husband's job, so I'm not gonna say. But I can tell you stories. And there goes the outbound train. We're on the inbound train because we're heading back to Waterfront. Which is awesome. But yeah, apparently bud in some neighborhoods and in British Columbia can be offensive, which is interesting to hear because you used to hear it all the time back in the old hometown, and it was just something that you would say, especially if you didn't know someone but you wanted to be friendly with them, or they were like an acquaintance and not a close friend, or you just wanted to say something quick and assuring, like, yeah, but I agree with you 100%, that type of thing. But yeah, he tried using it over here and it did not go over well with someone. And then they heard where he was from. They're like, oh, okay, so he wasn't doing it maliciously. It's from where he was originally, so he just needs to be told. So then he was told, and I was like, really? And I asked around, and some people were like, actually, embarrassingly, yes. I was like, okay, fair enough. I know, eh? I know. Andrew's like got a question mark next to it too. Bud, question mark? Really? Really? Apparently it is. I don't know. Maybe it's one of these new things. Maybe it's just Karenology 101. But who knows? It's best to just tell the story and laugh. Best to just tell the story and laugh. So we just left Commercial Broadway Station. Our next station that we're going to go to is Marine, or not Marine, sorry. The next station we're going to is Main Street Science World. I had the M part right, the rest of it I got wrong. Looks like rain again. And that would be the bugs on the screen actually. The bugs on the window right now. It's not raining here yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does. It rained earlier today. It definitely rained earlier today. And it'll probably rain a little bit tonight at some point in time. That's just the west coast for you, a very wet climate. And then we'll have another solid 2 weeks of sun. But I am definitely wearing sandals today, and a light t-shirt under a hooded sweatshirt, and some pants. So that is the type of clothing I'm wearing, and most other people are wearing something very similar. They might exchange the light hoodie for a light coat or something like that. So that's just it right there. And then some people are literally walking around in t-shirts and a short right now. So it's just flabbergasted me. It makes me surprised. But if it makes them comfortable, fair enough.
From Pacific Central Station.
How's the Science World soccer ball coming along? I just passed it on the way over here, and it didn't look like it was finished yet. So we'll take a look at it as we pass by, because we're probably going to get a good view of it. Okay, they've laid the grass at BC Place. That's good. Okay, so everyone's getting ready. I was making a video on Monday after work. Okay, and I wanted to put part of the video in from Robson Square and get like a dinner at a food truck, or not dinner at a food truck, like lunch at a food truck, like late lunch before Munchie Mondays. And yeah, the food trucks are gone. Why were they gone? Because they're doing something in Robson Square for FIFA too. Wild. So FIFA is taking over the city. So we'll be able to see Science World in a hot minute. There's the base of Science World. There it goes. Here's Science World. So yeah, that's how far they are right now. They've got the top done. So we don't have the whole thing yet. But it's looking good. It is definitely looking good. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm sure it's taking them a while.
The next station is Stadium Chinatown. Doors will open on the left.
Yeah, they're literally turning it into a soccer ball. Okay, we're at Stadium Chinatown Station. We're gonna ride this a little bit further. A little bit further. It is one of those days, guys. It is one of those days. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do hit the like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe button. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here, even though it is Silvery Day. It is a beautiful Silvery Day here in the city. This is where we go from outside to underground. Literally. Like, now we're underground. Okay, I actually kind of want to get on over here because I want to get nosy. I want to get nosy over at Robson Square because I couldn't film there, so I want to know what's happening there. Justin's like, what did I miss? Everything. We'll have a test later. Don't worry about it. You can catch up. I have no idea. It's just good to have you here. Nice to have you here. What a day. What a day. So, yeah, we shall be heading on up and through. And over. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, let's keep going. So we are currently in Granville Station, right on over here. Here's it, like our West Coast sport check on over here. Decathlon. That is we do have a sport check, a few of them, including one here in the downtown core. But it is not the top of the top store. If you want a West Coast store, Decathlon would be one of them. And I'm sure there's Decathlon, like I think there's a Decathlon in my old hometown too. So that's like, it's just another Canadian brand. But they're prevalent all over the place here in the West Coast. So it's interesting to see. Interesting to see. But yeah, we're heading up the way right now. And from there, we are gonna go on over to Robson Square and find out what's going on there. Is it still closed? Is it open? And do they have stages over there for the FIFA World Cup? Or are they doing something else? Is my favorite food trucks back there, Rouse and Mr. Shawarma? Because I literally wanted to, like, part of the video is like going through Robson Square and showing off like the food trucks that are on over there and getting some food at one of the food trucks. So it depended on which one was going to be busier, because Mr. Shawarma can get busy from time to time, Rouse can get busy from time to time. I wanted to get one of those or the saucy Thai. And none of them were there because they had all been kicked out of the square. So the saucy Thai was around the corner, but at that point in time, I was just like, I'm just gonna go and do something else. So I went to another place that I visit regularly, but I had never filmed a lunch there. And like this was after, so there's like a 2 p.m. lunch. This was after work, so yeah, a 2 p.m. lunch. And then we did Munchie Mondays. I think we started at 5 p.m. So yeah, I had the lunch and it was awesome. It was great to show you. And it fits perfectly into the story too. So I'm super excited about this story that's gonna come out in a couple days, probably on Saturday, maybe Sunday. You guys can keep an eye out for that. Just the regular weekly video. We got too many people in the station. It's rush hour again. This is like second rush hour. Oh yeah, a pile of people just flew through the door. Interesting. The World Cup is getting interesting. We're getting a lot of interesting stuff coming to the neighborhood. They don't really have an issue with the locals here. They're just trying to show off. Local busker working hard, making people happy. Bringing vibes to the street. But if we want to go to Robson Square, we're going to head down Granville here. And this will take us on over there. So that's what we'll do. Head on over to Robson Square. And that should be good. Shouldn't take us too long. Okay, we'll just wait for the lights so we can cross the street that way. And yeah, I got dinner for the hubby too. And so, or at least snack. He's definitely gonna eat. I don't know if he'll eat the fries, but he'll definitely eat the chicken. He loves the chicken. So this is one of our bigger intersections here in Vancouver. This is our intersection of Granville and West Georgia. Right on over here. Sorry guys, I'm balancing food for the husband. Two. Okay. Passing through the neighborhood. Mr. Tube Steak is busy today. Some of the best hot dogs on the strip. But yeah, we are in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Literally on the Granville Entertainment Strip here. It is what it is, which is awesome. Simon's is moving into the old Nordstrom. Yeah, and Aritzia too. So they're splitting it up. So you can see, so there used to be an old Nordstrom here, and you can already see the Simon's sign right there on the side of the building. So Simon's is gonna be on this side on over here. And they're already doing renovations inside apparently. So I was going into the mall, I got a sneak peek, they had a door open. And then Aritzia's taking the other side. And then we got Microsoft offices up top, as well as apparently a server for a farm, but that's a rumor. That's a rumor. But I wouldn't be surprised if they have a server farm up there. So, very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. If you haven't hit that like button yet, do hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do hit the subscribe button. It all really helps out the channel. And thank you for everyone who's been here on the stream. It was just absolutely epic. It was absolutely an epic, beautiful, beautiful day here. This is the intersection of Granville and Robson Street here. Okay. And there is one of the entrances to the mall right there. That's our CF Pacific Center, just like many other CF malls across the country, including the CF Chinook Center over in Calgary. That mall is huge, by the way, the CF Chinook Center in Calgary. This strip is gonna be hopping. Yeah, because this is the strip where you're gonna go between the events that are gonna happen at the North Plaza and Robson Square. Oh, they put up balls. They put up soccer balls. Okay, and then all the way on over here, it's gonna be the walk from the hotels all the way down to the FIFA World Cup, which is happening at BC Place, to the east of us here, technically east. So yeah, this street will be hopping, and this street might be a place where Asa and me decide to camp out. And then we race back to then we race back on game days, and then we race back to the hotel, or not the hotel room, we race back to the apartment, charge our gimbals, and then race back out to the hotel area, and just watch more people. Nikita, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Great to have you here. Yeah, we're on Robson Street right now. By Robson and Howe here in downtown Vancouver. Great to have you here. We were over in Joyce-Collingwood not too long ago, getting nosy at some Mexican food trucks. And they're awesome. I had a torta literally made by this guy who makes from this food truck called La Callejera, or Callejera, and he makes Mexican street food. So we had like an authentic torta, and it was ridiculously delicious. Great to have you here. The only thing I don't like about the Chinook Mall is it's so far from the light rail station. Yeah, but they do give you an overground walkway, but it's still a 2-minute walk to the overground walkway in the wintertime. I get what Andrew was saying. They should have built that walkway out way further, because that one's heated. I get it, I get it. Look at that right there though. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, that's all the teams that are playing over here. Qatar's playing Canada on the 18th. And Australia's playing Turkey on the 13th. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to the 17th because that'll be the day before the Canada game. I'm sure there'll be lots of Canadians over here, but I'm sure it'll be busy no matter what. So, Coral likes music, right here. Unfortunately, I have to talk over it. Carol's got a beautiful voice, but yeah. So this is why it was closed. Mr. Shawarma's back. Rouse is probably working the festival circuit today. So that is awesome though. Look at that. That is awesome. Love it. Love it. Soccer balls hanging, not motorcycles. Andrew is still obsessing over that story. That was a wild story. Look at this right here. So they have some benchies here too. Okay, with soccer balls that they've come down and put down here too. That's fine, that's fun. But you'd think there'd be more here, you know? You'd think there'd be more here. Yeah. That's cool because on over here, like I wanted to come on over here to show us some of the food because over here, this plaza apparently used to be filled with food trucks like Japadog food carts and Japanese food carts and stuff like that. And then a few years ago, apparently talking to friends, it started switching over to still Asian food, but different food. So Saucy Thai showed up, Rouse showed up, which is South Asian, Desi style burgers and stuff like that. And Mr. Shawarma showed up, okay, which is more Middle Eastern and stuff like that, okay, which is still part of Asia though. So it was really interesting to see, and it's kind of like whenever you see the food trucks, like the Latin scene on over here is becoming more prevalent. We've always had, you know, a good dose of people from the Latin community here because we're so close to Mexico and stuff like that. And they come up through LA and stuff too, when they choose to emigrate up here. But yeah, now the food truck scene that's happening over on Joyce-Collingwood, it's gonna be interesting to see if they start, you know, building shops around there or start taking over some of the restaurant spaces in the area and stuff like that. And it was fascinating to see the sunflower that used to be either a Hong Kong or Taiwanese, I can't remember, I think it was Taiwanese, switch over to a Korean shop, but they're still keeping the traditions alive. That is awesome. That is awesome. 5 memberships? What? What is this, Nick? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I need you to fill me in, because my hotspot is ended. I'm opening my hotspot up again. Okay. Oh, we're connected. Hold on. I'll check it out in a sec.
Save up to 30% when you bundle and save. Download the app to book now.
Oh, Nikita. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Wow. Wow, I just saw that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. That is 5 memberships. Not only do we get more people who get to check out some of our members only content, and we have a pile now because we've been collecting it for a while, but it also gives them an opportunity. That also supports the channel. So thank you very much. Oh my gosh. That covers their subscription for this time. That's an awesome gift. That's super awesome. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, Joe Frank had a membership for a while, which was amazing. Because Joe usually doesn't get to see that stuff. So he apparently Joe consumed all of the members only stuff like in like over a couple days. So he really appreciated when he got a membership. But wow. So we're over here at Robson Street. I'm gonna head on over to the bus stop on over here. I'm gonna go down and see Wade. Okay. Pop in, just say hi. Okay, before I drop this off her husband back up here. Okay. But either way, great to see you guys. Nice to have you here. Okay. If Dasif is live streaming later, tell him that food is coming his way. Okay, he'll enjoy hearing that fried chicken's coming because he can just pop it in the air fryer afterwards. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming along today. We went and we got nosy over in Joyce-Collingwood, and we checked out some of the Mexican food trucks that are popping up there. And by the way, they're amazing. So go and check them out if you want to try some food on over there. Sober Mexicana over on the Kingsway, over by Norquay Park, is also very good. Louise owns that shop. She does a very good job. So don't forget to check that out on over there. To any of the bitter girls that have been watching as well, well, thanks for watching. Say my name. Say my name. Jerome Forestwood. Because, hey, you're watching either way. So thank you for that, too. And for everyone else who's watching today, thank you very much. And Nikita, thank you for the donations, the 5 memberships. Everyone's going to enjoy that. Hey, Gons, thank you. No problem. Talk to you guys later. That torta was so good. It was so good.